Hi Leo, Trishna here. Welcome to your December 2019 love reading. Leos, I heard your call. I really felt like you needed to have your love reading as soon as possible. I'm glad that I did because I can feel your energy and we have a lot to talk about. And it's going to be good. So listen to the whole story. So basically what I'm going to be doing in this reading is I'm going to share the intuitive insights that I've already picked up on. And then the rest of this video is really going to be a tarot reading. So I'm going to shuffle the deck and pull out some cards, and then I'm going to show you the cards, and we're going to go through each one for this video. So in terms of what I'm feeling for you, Leo, I feel like you are in a very frantic, possibly insecure place in your relationship right now. I feel like you are very worried about the state of your relationship, if it's going to last. There's a lot going on that you are not comfortable with. You don't feel very safe in your current situation. Not like there's danger, but like you don't feel secure in your current situation. You feel like there may be a breakup on the horizon. And I know that we kind of talked about this in the general Leo reading for December. But the thing is that there's nothing that you are doing that's wrong in this situation. The whole potential breakup situation is really all about this person. This person that you're dealing with isn't really appreciating you the way that they should, and as much as they should. They are really looking at this relationship and they're looking at you in very superficial ways. They're seeing this relationship as something that is fun and not something that is serious. And Leo, you don't deserve that, and that's not what you're looking for at this point in time in your life. So I understand why you're feeling really insecure. It's not something that you are making up in your mind. You're not really you're overanalyzing a little, but there's some merit to that. Your partner is creating the situation when they are treating you as just fun and they're not being serious and they're not being committed. Of course you're going to feel that and you're going to have feelings and thoughts around that. So this is not, this is a two-way, two to tango situation. Now, what I want to tell you is that I feel like this is all going to work out in the long run. So your partner currently isn't seeing you in a serious light. And there may or may not be a breakup in your relationship. Now, if there is a breakup, that is okay. The reason why is because they need a moment to step aside and realize just how much you mean to them. And when they're with you, they can't really understand that. And I feel like the holidays are going to kind of trigger more of their inability to understand your values. So I feel like a shakeup is actually needed in your relationship in order for it to be a successful one where you are truly satisfied and with a partner who is healthy and positive and actually adding value to your life and not stringing you along and being a little bit of a jerk, honestly. So if there is a breakup, I know it's going to be hard, but I want you to try not to worry about it because that's what they need to really understand your value and your place in their lives, and they need that break to see that for themselves. Once that break happens, I feel like the two of you may get back together, and when that happens, things will be different, and they may not come to you and move at a very quick pace because once they realize your value, they're going to want to do things the right way and they're not going to want to rush into things. So if you get back together or if there is a bit of a shakeup but you don't break up and things start to slow down, either way, if something slows down after an uncomfortable period between the two of you, don't see that as a negative. Don't see that as going backwards. See that as a very positive sign that this person truly values you now and does not want to F it up, basically, is what's going on there. So that will be positive. Now, I feel like if this person takes a while to come back to you, there is going to be somebody else who enters your life and they're going to be a good partner for you. Like they are going to be a nice partner for you, somebody who actually values you. The problem with this, and I feel like this is going to happen more in 2020, I'm feeling January, but I think anywhere in the first 3 months probably. Timeline I feel will be different for everybody, and also I don't feel like it's that important for some reason. Anyways, there's going to be somebody else who may step in if your current partner doesn't really get the hint fast enough. And this partner, again, is going to be somebody who is actually worth your time. But once you're with this partner, or as you start getting interested in this person, and maybe the two of you start going on dates or something, or start getting closer, your previous partner, the one that you're with, that you're struggling with right now, may come back. And then you're going to be met with a choice of, do I go back to the partner who wasn't very good to me, or do I go to the new partner who has been really good to me? Which one do I pick? And I want to say you should go with the new partner. Don't go back to the other partner, but that's not what I'm feeling in the energy. In the energy, I feel like the previous partner is probably the one for you. And I think that when you are met with this choice, your heart is going to want the previous partner as well. And I do feel like this previous partner, the one that you're struggling with right now, will be a better partner going forward once the two of you reunite. Like, they can be a good partner, and I feel like they will be, and they are actually the right one for you. And I kind of don't like that answer because this new person seems really nice, but the energy says otherwise. So, and I share what the energy says, even if I disagree. So, that's what I'm feeling for you, Leo. So I know it's going to be a struggle. I know it's going to be difficult. I know that you're feeling very insecure in your relationship right now. You're not feeling safe. You don't know what's to come. But all's well that ends well, maybe. So this does have a happy ending, but it's going to require a lot of patience from you. And yeah, that's what I feel like you need to know for December and going forward through the beginning of the new year. I feel like your relationship with this previous person will probably be pretty good around May or June. Is what I'm feeling. So, okay, so that is the intuitive portion of this reading. I'm going to go ahead and shuffle the cards, and then I'm going to pull some out for you, and then we're going to go through the tarot portion of this video. Alright, Leo, so I've shuffled the deck and I pulled out some cards for you. In this video, we're going to read the top row right here, and then in the extended, if it resonates, we're going to read the bottom 6 cards and pull any additional cards to clarify if needed. So this top row that we're going to be talking about right here. So the first card is the Empress, the second is the Wheel of Fortune, then there is the Knight of Swords, the Ten of Swords, the Six of Pentacles, and the Nine of Pentacles. So what I'm feeling here with the Empress is I feel like this is your energy right now. I feel like you are in this place where you're trying very much to be that Empress, to stay very composed, to be very calm, to see things in the best possible way, to be very, very logical and very balanced and very in touch with yourself and very rational. I feel like this is the energy that you are trying very, very hard to embody, even though your mind wants to race, your mind wants to go to the worst case scenario. You are doing your best to not let your mind go there, and I feel like you're doing actually a really, really good job, especially given the circumstances of your relationship as it is. But this is really difficult, and so what you really want deep down is you would like there to be a wheel of fortune. You would like your fate to change. You know, this relationship has been really fun. You've really enjoyed spending time with this person, but you really want something real. You want something different. You're tired of this hot and cold. You're tired of this passion and then nothing. You really would like there to be a turn of fate so that something can change in this relationship. And I feel like that turn of fate is going to come. And I feel like you want that turn of fate to be somebody or this person coming in as a Knight of Swords. You want your partner to come in and to be in love with you and to profess their love to you and to be very clear with you and be very passionate and come in very aggressively in a loving way and to just display their affection in a grand gesture type of way. But like I said before, I don't feel like your partner is going to do that. And I think that that is a good thing because there is going to be that turn of fate. Like we talked about, things are going to change. Your partner is going to have a different perspective and they're going to see you as somebody that is actually worth being with. Like not somebody that they just have fun with, but somebody who actually has meaning in their life and that they want to have in their life. Like you are no longer somebody they can just throw to the wind whenever they want to. And so they're actually going to come in very slowly because they're suddenly going to realize you're real. And again, like I was saying before, they don't want to mess that up. Like, you're real, you deserve respect, and they're going to go through every single step to show you that respect. They're not just going to go in and like try to woo you. They want to earn every step of the way because they see you as somebody very, very valuable. So this is kind of the energy that you're at. Now, this Ten of Swords looks bad, but what I feel this Ten of Swords represents is I feel like this is about your partner, so it's not about you, and I feel like it's a death. It's a death of who they used to be or who they used to be in your relationship and how they used to see you. They need to let go of the old version of themselves so that they can go through this transformation. This card, I feel, is supposed to represent transformation of your partner and a transformation from who they used to be, which is somebody who looked at relationships very superficially and kind of used people in some ways, to somebody who now sees what they have and values it and wants to actually grow something and build something that's real and long term and serious. So your partner has to go through a transformation. And I think that's also why they're not going to come in like hot and heavy when this turn of fate happens, which really is going to be like this tower, this shakeup moment. It's because when you go through a transformation, that's like letting a part of yourself go, and you have to suddenly acclimate to something new, like a different way of being. And that doesn't just happen overnight. That's something that a transformation is something that's just like wow, and it takes a little while for it to sink in and for you to really process. And so this is going to be slower because your partner also will be having to process through this change that they're making and who they want to be, and making this journey and becoming this new version of themselves, because they're not really, this transformation is going to happen, but they're going to be a completely different partner, and they're not even going to recognize their old self anymore. And that's just such a change, and change takes a little bit of time, so you're going to have to be patient. And that transformation is going to lead your partner to be this Six of Pentacles, which is, they used to be somebody who just threw you crumbs and you just took what you had, but you weren't, what you got, but you weren't very happy. And they're making this transformation to somebody who values who they have and wants to do right by them and wants to balance the scales and balance and actually have a real relationship. And this person doesn't want to give you crumbs anymore. This person wants to transform to somebody else. And like I was saying before, this transformation, they may not even realize what they were like before. Like, this is a complete transformation of this person. They're not even going to remember who they were. Like, I don't even know how to explain just how polar opposite this person is going to be now from how they used to be. And they just can't even, like, they can't even comprehend that they used to be a different person once this transformation is complete. So this is pretty intense and pretty cool, actually. This last card is a Nine of Pentacles, and that to me represents that yes, you are going to have success in this situation. You are going to have things to celebrate. You are going to be happy, but it is going to take a while. It is going to be a journey, and it is going to be a journey. And we've already kind of talked about that in the beginning, where this is going to be a month-long process of there possibly being a shakeup, there possibly being a breakup, having to reunite, having to choose between two different partners, and having to trust that the person that is coming back really is transformed. But the ending is positive, is what I'm seeing with this Nine of Pentacles. And so this wraps up the YouTube portion of this video. I can already see here the Nine of Swords, which is like, I think this is them really realizing what they've lost. We've already talked about the Tower card. Justice, which is like basically you getting what you actually deserve. And yeah, so I see how this all is gonna kind of come into play. So yeah, this concludes the YouTube portion of this video. If you're interested in the extended, I will see you there. Here are the cards that we'll be talking about in the extended. It's the Queen of Pentacles, the Nine of Swords, the Tower, the Justice, the Queen of Swords, and the Seven of Pentacles. So if you're interested in that, I will see you in the extended. You can access it at the link at the end of this video. It's www.patreon.com/Trishna. And yeah, I hope you have a wonderful December. I know it's going to be difficult, but this is all leading to positive things. So try to keep that in mind. I know it will be hard. And I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope I earned your like and your subscribe. If you have a comment, please feel free to share. And I will see you in January.